viewers, welcome to Saturday Sport on ACTN TV. I am Solange, and joining me today is someone from the sport of badminton. She is an exceptional lady, but what is unique about her is not her badminton skills, but her resilience, her strength, and her determination to do better and to achieve more in life. And I said that deliberately because besides being a fantastic badminton athlete, she's also a nurse, and everybody knows how hectic the schedule of nurses are. She's also a proud wife and mom of two beautiful girls. She's also a fitness trainer and a businesswoman. By now, I am sure that you are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. How does she do it? Therefore, I am really excited and proud to introduce you to the fantastic, wonderful, talented, and incredible Avril Plaza Marcel. Welcome to Saturday Sports.
What an introduction. Thank you very much.
It is a pleasure for us to be here with you.
Thank you.
Now, my first question to you, because I have so many questions and we want to know you better. How did you become a sportswoman?
I started badminton actually in my neighbor's yard way back in probably 19, I can't even remember when. But anyhow, Darren Charles actually introduced me to badminton. His uncle lived in our village, and he formed a group with the kids in the neighborhood to keep us together and out of trouble and stuff. So that group was actually called Youngsters Club, and he brought in Darren Charles to have a session with us, and that's where in our neighbor's yard where I was introduced to badminton. And when I went on to secondary school, I was like, you know what, I really enjoyed the sport, so I was like, let me see how far this sport can take me, and that was it from there.
Wow, that was when you was living in Grandy?
In Grandy, yes.
And why badminton?
Actually, badminton, my parents weren't involved in sports probably because how they grew up with their parents, having to work to provide for their family and stuff. So when that was introduced to me, I saw that as a way of actually being able to stay focused and be active, or probably see it as a way out from probably poverty. You never know where sports can lead you, because my parents weren't rich. So so I just saw it as a way of just staying active and keeping myself out of trouble, because youth can be led astray very easily if they don't have positive influence around them. So that's why I stayed there. I played badminton. I mean, Friday evenings when people go liming or they go have ice cream, I'll be training on a Friday evening.
How old were you then? How old?
I started playing at 13.
Wow.
Yeah, at 13 years old. So yeah, I've been playing ever since. I mean, my badminton career has been like a roller coaster ride where I've stopped many times. I've started, but of course I stopped. I had two daughters. I had them at a relatively young age, at 20 and 24, and I stopped both times, and I started back, and each time I started back, I was fortunate enough to make the national team. So but it's a challenge for me in terms of when you become a parent and you're also an athlete. It's like, where do I put my focus on more?
Yeah.
Or what is more beneficial to me at this point in my life? So I love these sports, and then I'll say, why can't I do the both? Why can't I be a wife, a mom, and an athlete? But it's very difficult because you need to balance yourself, obviously, because you have to give your husband some time, you have to give your children some time, and being a national athlete is very demanding as well on time. So, it has been a struggle. It is still a struggle because, but when you do something that you love, even though it's tiring, it brings joy to you at the end of the day, even though, so.
What has been your biggest accomplishment in badminton so far?
My biggest accomplishment, I must say my best year in badminton was 2015. When Trevor Smith, he took me. I left Shuttleforth at that time, and I went to Finn's Badminton Club, and he took me, and I would train 2 days a week, Tuesday and Thursday, and Trevor would have dedicated his time, and he would coach me, and Trevor's style was a different coaching style to what I'm accustomed to, because if you're not strong mentally, he can break you. So that it was a plus because I worked on myself mentally. And 2015 I was nominated for SCB Women's Sports, SCB Sports Awards. I was also the most outstanding female player in 2015, and I got senior player of the year that year. And that year I also won a couple of individual medals internationally, which was a great achievement for me because I have never really done that well in individual internationally. So yeah, it was a really, really good year for me in 2015. Thank you, Trevor Smith. I'll forever be grateful for, you know, he took me to another level.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll forever be grateful to him for that, you know. As something, one of my greatest joy, being able to achieve that.
What is your favorite event in badminton?
As crazy as this might seem, I like singles and mixed doubles.
Why singles?
And I ask myself that question as well because it's the most difficult event that there is. So, you know, it challenges you. It pushes you. You know, it gives you an idea of how strong you are mentally because you're out there alone on the court. You don't have somebody to, if you go for the shot, you always have doubles or mixed doubles, you have a partner to cover you or to back you up, you know, to give you that support. But when you're on the court out there, and sometimes you have to be focused, you have to remain focused. And that's where the mental aspect of the game comes in, you know. So playing singles, this may seem like crazy to sound, but playing singles on a court for me is like me putting in my ability to be a mom, a wife, because you cannot give up. And I don't want my children to see me giving up, even though I may lose a match, but you're not going to lose easily. You must lose with a fight at the end of the day, you know. So playing singles is a way of really testing your strength, not just physically, but also mentally. I'm not saying that doubles and mixed is not the same, but it's just like it's a total different mental aspect of the game right there. So.
And what about mixed doubles?
Mixed doubles. I never really liked mixed doubles, but playing with Naeem when I started back in 2014, when I probably started to play in 2015, somewhere around there. And he has taught me a lot as well. And I grew to like playing mix. I played mix with Darren Charles, Nicholas before, you know, we played pretty well. I also played with Anil, Paul as well, and you know, and once you have that partner that is able to keep you calm in a game and be able to, you know, help you, it's really, really nice to be able to perform at a level when you're comfortable and you can probably play at your best, you know, at some of your best areas, you know. So mixed doubles is really really interesting in terms of it's not now actually it's not like before where a woman would just stay by the net. It challenges you as well because you have to have like really good control of the shot of playing at the net, because if you mess up at the net, you could probably get a shot in the eye, which I've experienced before, you know. And right now I'm just lost for words.
Which has been your biggest, your toughest match so far?
Mixed doubles or singles?
It doesn't matter.
My toughest match so far was playing against Solan Guzman.
No, besides me. But I want to know, because I know that you have been participating in a lot of local and international competition. And as I remember that as an athlete, there is always one particular match that it doesn't really matter the outcome, but it's what it takes out of you, you know, to last until the end. So I want to know which is yours.
My singles.
Wow.
Yeah. People think I'm fit. I exercise a lot, yes, I'm fit, but I always say court fitness is a whole different story by itself. You have to be really fit because badminton has a lot of sprints on court. So I always tell myself, even though I don't train as much as my opponents do, I try my best to tell myself, hey, even if this person is fitter than you, try your best to let them know that you're probably out of breath, or you know, like just pretend normal, it's in your face, and you take a deep breath, but just like run like a crazy at the end of the day. Run, play until you die. After you come off the court, you're going to rest, right? It's hard sometimes, but that's just reality of things. I mean, singles is a very difficult game to play, and you always have to be training constantly. And if you don't have certain techniques and you know, if you're not game smart as well, your opponent will outplay you when it comes to certain things.
I know that you said that your best year so far has been was 2015. But you represented us in the CSC games, and I know that you ended your sport well. How do you feel when you won that playoff for CSC games?
That playoff was really amazing. It was an amazing feeling because I knew a lot of people weren't expecting me to win the playoff. Due to the fact that, all right, I knew I wasn't training as well as much as I should have been training for the playoff, but I made up my mind. Once I make up my mind to do something, I really go out there and get it done. So I told my husband, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to like beat everybody for that playoff. And that's just like, he was like, okay, we'll see. And I went out there and I played my heart out because in my mind as well, I was saying, okay, I'm in my mid-30s and this may be my last CSC because at 39, I may not want to go out there.
Well, you never know.
About with these younger players, you know, so I was like, okay, this could be my last CSC, so let me just go out there and give it my all, and I was successful. Like, I felt like I had all the tough matches for the playoffs because, I mean, I had Shakira first round, and she's a very talented young player, and I had Keisha Blake as well, and I had Jada, so I was like, well, so wow, I got like all the toughest player
in your side.
Yeah, so but I was successful and I was triumphant and I went to CSC.
Do you remember the first thing that came to your mind when you realized, wow, I won the player for CSC? What was the first thing?
I was like, all right, what's next? Maybe I'm onto something here. Maybe I should really start about training as I was before. But then again, I was like, I don't really have anyone because Trevor is not well, you know, so it's like, I don't have that person. I feel like I don't have that person to actually dedicate their time to give me that attention that I need to take me to the next level or for me to reach my full potential. Because personally, I feel like I've never reached my true potential in badminton, you know, so I did the best I could have done with the training that I got. You helped a lot as well.
Not a lot.
Naeem helped a lot, which I will always be grateful for, you know, and I took that and I did the best that I could have done across there.
So the playoff basically inspired you to train harder?
Yes, at that point in time.
Okay, viewers, we are going to a short break, and very soon we are going to learn more about Avril, the businesswoman, the nurse, the wife, and the mom. Stay tuned.
Looking for a safe place for the whole family? Well, now you've found it. We are ACTN The Voice, your family-friendly station. Whether it's current affairs, kids and classic TV, sport and community features, Christian and music programming, plus so much more, ACTN is the station for you. Join us each day for programming that puts morals, values, and family first. We are ACTN The Voice, your family-friendly station.
Welcome back to Saturday Sport on ACTN. We continue having a very lovely chat with Avril Plaza Marcel, the exceptional badminton athlete. And now we are going to know more about her side as a businesswoman, as a nurse, as a wife, and as a mom. So Avril,
yes,
how do you manage to be a nurse and a badminton athlete? Because I know that nurses, they have it hard.
As I always say, firstly, it's by the grace of God that I'm able to do all of these things, because, I mean, when I go to a shift, most of the times it's an 8-hour shift. You don't know what to expect. Very rarely you have quiet moments, and sometimes you're on your feet like probably 6 hours or 7 hours in that 8-hour shift. And sometimes you work in an environment where you're dealing with a lot of
Yeah.
sick people, and sometimes we have, if we have say 24 patients, sometimes 11 of those patients can't help themselves and you need to bed bath them, and sometimes we have a problem with short staff as well. So if you don't have that adequate staff as well, sometimes you spend like 4 to 5 hours just doing bed baths only.
Wow.
Yeah. So many times it's a really challenging thing to do, and like if you're not actually strong mentally or you're not focused on actually what it is you want, you will after a shift I would be like, you know what, I'm not even going to go training because I'm too tired, you know. But making a commitment as an athlete or having like won the playoffs, you know, I have to commit to go to training because I'm expected to do that, because I have to represent Trinidad and Tobago at the end of the day. So many times, many times, I would go to work. Sometimes if I'm working at 6 to come home and then I'm going to head up the highway. There have been many nights where I went to training and then go to straight on to a night shift as
Wow.
yes, and then probably come home, and you know, it's repeating. It wears you out sometimes, but mentally I tell myself, okay, let me try and get these 4 days probably out of the way. And it's strange, but I will look like, okay, Sunday I'm going to get sleep, so I'll be like looking forward to Sunday to actually sleep if I'm off. So yeah, it's like, okay, I could hold it, I could do it until Sunday, you know, I could make these sacrifices and go to work and go to training, but it's a lot. And the journey from work to Mukurapo, and sometimes, many times I went to Satuarday as well, and 2016 national training was at Miaro.
Wow.
So yeah, it's really difficult. It's really difficult, but
What motivates you?
what I am self-motivated, and I always say that I want to be the best that I can be. Most of the times I'm never content with where I am. You know, I always like, I need to be better, I need to do this. If you're going training and if I miss a training, that means you're up one training more than I am, you understand? So it's like, okay, so she's probably 100 shots more better than I am because you're going to be doing drills and I'll be less like home. So I don't want to give you that opportunity to actually be better than me. If that must be the case, we must be on the same par. If you want to miss training, that's your business. And so I will actually push myself to go training, because out there the competition is real and somebody is always gunning for you. If you know you're the best or you're one of the best, somebody is always looking at you to beat you or to be better than you at some point in time, you know. So you always have to be on top of the game, and no matter what, push yourself through and stay focused on what it is you want. You know?
You are very strong mentally and you are very resilient. But you also like to challenge yourself. That is why you have Falcon Fitness.
Yes.
You are a fitness trainer.
Yes.
And what prompted you to start Falcon Fitness?
I have always been involved in fitness. Well, I started badminton at a young age, and during school time, probably I would enter some aerobics tournament. I've always loved working out. And as I got older, I just kept working out more and more, and I fell in love with it. And actually, when I moved to South in 2010, I was at home. I wasn't working at that point in time. I had left my job at a health facility, and I was just being a housewife and a mom. And I was just like gaining weight. I was like, the weight was just like piling on. I was like, I would get up, I would clean the house, and you know. And then when I got into nursing, I was using that as an excuse as well, you know. I would train, go to training for 9 hours a day, come home and I'll be exhausted. I have assignments to do, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm not even going to work out and stuff, and let's go. And the weight just keep piling on and on and on. And then one day I looked in the mirror, I was like, Avril, is that you? It's like, you know, like it was like, you know, like when you look at yourself and it's like, no, this is not you, you know. I was like, people say like only 150 pounds, but I was almost 150 pounds. That had never been my weight before in the past. So I was like out of my element then. And I decided, my husband, I would look at fitness commercials with every new devices or workout videos, and I'd be like, oh, you could buy this for me? Oh, you could buy this. I was like, oh, there's Zumba. I was like, and then I would come home and I would see like probably a box on the bed, and then be like, the workout videos and stuff. I mean, my husband is like really supportive, and I'll use the Zumba probably like about, what, 4 times maybe, or so much.
Wow.
The videos are there. But that day when I came home from work, from training, I was like, I really have to do something about this, you know. Whether or not you're tired, I came home and I made a commitment, but it was 30 minutes a day, hour a day. I came home and I worked out, and eventually I came back down to size, and people was like, wow, you know. And in the past I've always bought like equipments, 1 or 2 things like a treadmill and all these things that, you know, my wonderful husband there would like spoil me. So, and I decided Falcon Fitness was birthed in 2016. I decided, you know what, let me go on, because people always, you know, come and work out by you, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should really go and certify myself, because I don't want to be training someone and I don't know certain things. So I went and I got myself qualified, and I started my business, Falcon Fitness, and it has been going really good. I mean, I love fitness. If I could do this 24/7, I will. I mean, if you pay me to work out all day, I will, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, I just love it. I love working out. I love helping people. I love challenging people so that they could, you know, some people do things, okay, I could do 10 reps and they'll be comfortable with the 10 reps. And you never know how strong you are if you keep doing the 10 reps until you push yourself to maybe do 20 or do 15, you know. And I help a lot of my clients but that way, but you know, you do 10 or you work for 30 seconds, I'm like, no, you're going to go until I stop counting. Or I tell them, tell me when it starts burning, and that's when we're going to start counting, you know. So
wow, yeah.
So, you know, it's a joy. It's a joy. It's like everything that I do is helping someone feel better about themselves, in terms of even when I'm in the hospital, you come across patients, because sometimes you do develop relationship with patients that are long staying on the ward, you know, and you help them through because sometimes they confide in you. And once there was this lady, and she was like, everything you could think about she had, you know, and she felt the need to tell me. She was like, you know, I just feel to commit suicide. And I was like, you can't do that, you know, because at the end of the day you are still here. You can enjoy life, you know. And she will still call me up to this day, and you know, she was like, talk to me and thank me and stuff. So being a nurse is helping someone. Being a fitness trainer is also helping someone to believe in themselves and to become the best version of themselves. So, you know, my slogan is like, be inspired, be fit, be you. You know, you're not going to try to be like somebody else, because your body is unique. So you just become the best version of yourself.
Where do you conduct your training sessions?
I have indoor sessions right here at my home, and I have classes at Skinner's Park, San Fernando.
Which days?
Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Once I'm not working 2 to 10, I have classes in the evening, and sometimes I have morning session 5 to 6 a.m.
Well, you have a lot on your plate.
Yes.
So I am sure that every now and then you feel overwhelmed. What do you do when you get into that state?
When I feel overwhelmed, I just tell myself, stop. I take a step back, and I just refocus. I listen to a lot of spa music. I listen to a lot of motivational audio.
Wow.
Yeah. We live in a negative society. Whether or not we live in a negative society. So we could try to be positive, but it's like really hard to stay positive, you know. And those are the things that relaxes me and you know, bring me down a notch and keep me calm, and to re-energize myself to go again.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes at nights I would just like, you know what, let me just listen to some spa music. It's really calming, and that just calms my spirit, calms my soul, and I just be like, okay, so what's my next step? What can I do now? What's my plans for tomorrow? You know? So you can't go wrong with listening to some calming music, some less wrong, some like really inspirational.
You're such a wonderful human being. I am sure that your husband is very proud of you.
I hope he is.
And be honest, he's looking at me, he's looking at us right now, but I really mean it. He's a really, really, really nice husband. Fortunately for single people like me, he's taken, but well. Okay, some quick question. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
Why?
Purple, actually, in the past, right? This may seem strange, but I had always liked blue. But the shade of blue that I've always been drawn to is like more like a dull blue. So I know sometimes as you get older and you read and stuff, you realize that certain things affect your mood or your energy level. So a couple of years ago, it's like, you know, I was just attracted to everything purple, and I just draw to me, and I was like, okay, because my phone case is like purple, it's like everything like purple, and it's the energy level to me for purple is much more than it is to blue. You know, if I feel more energized and like, hey, purple, you know, make you feel to like, yeah, you know,
alive.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, mommy. My mom used to cook some dumplings and smokering or saltfish. I love dumpling and smokering.
What is your favorite place in Trinidad and Tobago?
That's a tough question.
It's not a hospital for sure.
Definitely not. I don't have one place that I'm really drawn to in Trinidad because I still have not seen everywhere that I would like to see in Trinidad, unfortunately. And yes, I'm a Trinidadian, born and bred here, but I like being home, you know. I like being home.
So your favorite place is home then?
My favorite place
with your
is
husband
home.
and your family?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
When I'm not at work, I'm not training someone, or I'm not at badminton training.
Yeah.
I just want to be home.
So when you reach home, you just don't reach your house. You reach home. A lovely place where you feel calm and collected and
I love
joyful.
my bed. My daughter tells me I love to sleep, and yes, I love to sleep when I can, and when I get the opportunity to, I do.
Describe yourself with one word. Only one word.
Determined.
Yes, you are really, really, really determined.
Yes.
If life is to grant you one wish, what will you ask for?
One wish, besides winning the lotto?
Yeah.
I would wish that that's a difficult question. Because I wouldn't change anything really. What I'm going through now is what I'm destined to go through, you know. So I won't change the challenges I've went through because it had made me the person that I am today. But maybe if I had to wish for something, it would be that the lesson that I could have learned certain lessons earlier, because I have repeated certain mistakes, you know. So I wish to be a lot wiser at a younger age than I am now.
That is impossible. You have to go through the ups and downs
right?
and corners of life to become wiser.
If I had one wish, that would have been my wish, to be a lot wiser at a younger age.
Okay, and now this is your opportunity to express your gratitude to all the people that helped you throughout your career. So say something nice to your supporters out there.
I want to thank everyone for... I want to start from Darren Charles, also Darren Dason, who has been a national coach for many years. From Melvin Thomas, who has also been one of my first coach. Wendell, Labastide, Derwin, Trevor Smith, Navin, Naeem, Solaj as well, who has helped me along my badminton career. I just want to say thank you, and I'll forever be grateful for you all, and I really appreciate what you all have done for me in the sporting arena.
And viewers, we have come to the end to another Saturday Sport. This has been Solange Guzman, and joining me today was Avril Plaza Marcel. Stay tuned for another edition of Saturday Sport right here on ACTN TV.